All right, go ahead.
All right, we are currently here with my co-host Dinobot and the captains of Newfie Albert and captain of PTZMN after the match. So ZMN,
Thanks for
what do
having
you
me.
think about the match that you just played?
Well, Newfie is they're a formidable opponent, and I think we played a pretty good match. We held on for quite a long time on defense. Like I said in several of my league analyses and player analysis, Tyrael King, he's a difference maker, and the moment he went in game, it obviously made a difference, and it just goes to show how important it is that he show up for Newfie. On the flip side, I'm pretty happy with how PT did. Our defense held pretty strong. Lobus and Bell don't have a lot of experience DMing together, but I think they did pretty good. I think a lot of people might look at our offense and say, in reality, it wasn't that great. However, you have to realize and put in perspective exactly who we were playing, and having some success against an Albert Majan prisoner pant breakdance defense. The fact that we were able to get some reds down and cause them to turtle several times, I consider that a success and a great start.
Definitely, definitely. I saw you guys took down 7 of Breakdance's RTs. It was ridiculous the amount of red damage you guys did.
Like I said, I think our offense is something to write home about. I think they're doing pretty good. Colossal doesn't have much experience in CTFPL, much less OMFing on a PT offense. But he's really starting to learn how to handle his own. And Debonair is really starting to shine as one of the top tier O heavies in the league. I think overall our offense was pretty sound. There's always room for improvement, but it just goes to show how solid breakdance is. And considering that he's just coming back and he hasn't faded one bit, kudos to breakdance. He did a heck of a job.
No doubt, no doubt, and he totally deserved that MVP. Or if Majin didn't get it. What is your take on the ammo drop that was underneath the flags that
Well,
caused you guys to fail to get the board?
as frustrating as that is, there's nothing quite as disappointing as having a very competitive game only to not get a single abort on the 10 man. But once again, keeping things in perspective, realizing that this is a different version of infantry, and there's still going to be several bugs and things that need to get tweaked and fixed and taken out. Obviously, that's the ammo on the flags is not supposed to happen, but realizing that this is not a perfected system yet, it's not a well-oiled machine yet. We have to take it in stride, and we have to know that chances are we would have obviously had that abort, and I think due to our positioning and the pressure we were putting on, we probably would have taken that 10-man defense.
All right. Well, thank you very much, ZMN, for being here with us. Now I'll pass it over to the Dinobot with Albert.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Hey, this is Dino. I'm here with Albert, the captain of Newfie. Albert, you guys played a good game. Congrats on the win. Your defense looks like it was holding more or less pretty sturdy all game. We already talked about how well Breakdance did, keeping up the turrets. He had tons of talks. I'm sure he had tons of Salvi as well. Your offense, I'm sure. Well, I guess I don't know if you know. I don't know what the communication for your squad is like. Uh, they kind of were struggling at first, but for sure when Tyrael King came in, huge shift in momentum, and it just grew from there until they were able to overpower PT's defense. How do you think your squad did this match?
We definitely could have done better. I think we're still trying to build some chemistry. We haven't been the most active squad, but we had 14 players on like 2 hours ago, and then they all logged off, I guess. But we'll get it. I mean, District wasn't there to help the offense either. I'm not sure what happened to him. But
Right.
yeah, we had 2 newer players in on offense. Well, 3 to start, but
Lucian,
2
DK,
for
and
most of it.
who was the other one?
Babel was in for a little bit at the
Right.
start,
And Uzo as well.
and I mean, dude, yeah, Uzo, he's a US seller, so he's new also. But it really showed like we've been working with these guys in private arenas and stuff, but it's just they need experience, right? so they don't know what to do in certain spots. But Uzo has come a long way, so he's a huge help to the offense also. But yeah, definitely when Tyrael got there, it was a huge switch. You could hear him talking on Bent more, and you could hear Rets going down and stuff, which really took some pressure off our defense because they had 6 and 7 guys at our base for most of it.
So Tyrael was leading offense then.
No one was really leading it until he got there, and then he took over for sure.
Yeah, that's good to hear. One, that he can lead and that he was, and that probably helped in the huge shift in momentum that PT or Newfie offense had when he got there. Um, so tell me about the ammo on the flags. Was that intentional? I noticed that the ammo got picked up and then it was put back again after that first failed abort. It seems a little shady. I don't know.
It definitely wasn't intentional. I don't even know who put it there, but I guess we'll see when the video goes out. It definitely wasn't intentional. There was no talk of it pre-game or anything. Like I know for me, when I just attach to somebody, I just drop ammo for it's just instant. Every time I attach and die, I buy and drop ammo. So like it could even have been me. I don't know, but
That's
no, it
totally
wasn't
legitimate.
intentional.
Yeah.
We are
And I'm not saying
we
even
are
if it
trying to
wasn't,
get
it's
it
not your
next year.
fault. We already talked about we need to get that the flags to eat ammo around the like in their radius, so that this type of thing doesn't happen.
Yeah, Palm's been working on that. I guess there's a little more to it than he thought. So he is trying to fix it. Hopefully, it gets done before next week's match. But it definitely wasn't intentional. I think Zeman just needs to try a little harder.
What do you have to say to that, Z man?
Well, like I said, had the ammo drops not been there, and by the way, now it sounds like they've intentionally been put there. I think with the pressure and the positioning that PT had, we would have easily taken that 10-man defense. It would have been nice to actually have the opportunity to take that defense without having that kind of controversial act done. But it is what it is, and we have a long season to go with many PT over Newfie wins to go.
All right.
Guys, you guys definitely outplayed us. I'm not gonna lie. I agree 100%. PT played an excellent game, but it'd be nice to see what happens next time.
Yeah, for
This
sure.
is an exciting season,
Yeah.
and we're glad to be a part of it.
Great, great. All right, well, that's about it for the post game with the co-caps. I'd like to thank Albert and Z-Man for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you, guys.